4:44 in the morning. Let me get this workout in, man. Just getting out the gym right now, man. Hell of a good workout. Upper body today. Feeling that strength coursing, you feel me? Time for a nice little light jog to the crib. Yo, what they do? Back from the gym. About to get into this market, man. See what they do. 6:48. The market open at 6:30. And that's what we got going on today, man.
These are a little bit more, so that's a plus. They're one of the leaders in the industry in
Made what I can. It was like what, $80, and off 2 contracts, trade options. Then once it whipped up, it kind of hit my stop loss and then took me out. But look where it went to, and it looks like it broke this resistance right here. So I might try to come down, retest this, and maybe keep going up. This is to start regular work, you feel me? You know what I'm saying? The 8 to 4:30. But yeah, I'll get with y'all afterwards and let you know how the evening go, you feel me? You already know what it is, Jody-Joe. Yo, what it do? You already know Jody-Joe. If you ain't know, man, done with the day, you feel me? It's been a good day though, I ain't gonna lie. It's been really productive, you could say, workouts and did some reading, did some meditating today. Yeah, pretty productive. And on top of that, I ain't got my second job I got to go to tonight. So it's gonna be even more productive after I leave out this store. I'm gonna go home, do some writing, do some proofreading, and yeah, get some things ready for the future. You already know what it is, man. Like I was thinking of myself earlier, like, what was I thinking, like, getting a second job? You feel me? Like what I wish I knew, but I already knew it, like I knew that this is gonna happen eventually. Like I'm gonna get this second job, I'm gonna be burnt out, I'm gonna have less time, all of that, so it's like, what was I thinking, because like I told you, the good thing is you got, money coming in from the second job and everything like that. But the bad thing is, like, how are you gonna spend this money? Because most of your time you're gonna be at work. You're gonna be paying bills and you ain't really gonna be enjoying what you're earning, you feel me? And you working hard to, make this little extra bread, but you look up and you like, I ain't got no time for myself. That's how I felt, It's definitely, you ain't gonna have no time for yourself. You ain't gonna have no freedom to do what you want to. You missing out on whatever your kids got going on. I was sick of having to try to structure things between my second job and what my son got to do or my girls got to do. My kids is with me or what, it's like, it's a headache, it's an extra headache, on top of that, on top of your life, you feel me? Then like you think about, like, how you think about the taxes too. Like you don't think about it like that, but that taxes add up, you feel me? They're gonna take out whatever they can from that check. So it's just like you're paying more than what you think, you're making more, but you're really paying, a little more than what you really thought you was gonna be paying, type of thing, you taxes, and then, you got taxes on food. I'm in California, Los Angeles. It's high. Yeah, everything's high out here. Put it like that. So you double taxing yourself, because you're working 2 jobs, and yeah, it's never really going to outcome. The outcome never really is what you really think it's going to be. You feel me? So on that part, and then like I said, the burnout is like real. Like you're gonna be tired. Your feet gonna be hurting. Your brain gonna be hurting. You're gonna be sore. You're gonna be tired. It's just like, is that really worth your health? Is that really worth that second job? Is that really worth you, going hard at the second job and then looking up and you got to wake up and go back to the first job, and then you lacking on your first job because you working your second job, and now you don't want to go to neither jobs. It's just like, yeah, for some reason, yeah, that burnout is it's not good for the mind. It's not good for the body. It's not good for the spirit in general. So that burnout is real, man. And anything that you do, if you're feeling burnt out from it, it's just, you got to walk away. For real, you gotta walk away sometimes and take a breath and figure out like, why am I doing what I'm doing? Why am I feeling so burnt out? And I know for myself, it's like, yeah, like you getting the extra bread, but should I feel this tired? Like, don't want to get up in the morning, Even though I was actually working out, I was still going to the gym when I was working. I mean, getting off late at Target, it was still killing me because I wasn't getting no sleep. I was getting like 3-4 hours of sleep and losing out on sleep and then getting up and going to the gym and thinking I'm doing something, but yeah, you are. But at the end of the day, it's like your mental is not gonna be there. Like you're not gonna be as sharp as you are, throughout the day. So I noticed I was falling asleep at my first job, like sleepy, tired, irritated, don't want to talk to anybody. Like, hey, whatever I got to do, just give it to me so I can do it. I don't want to have to, like that's how I be feeling. And go to your first job and getting off late. It's like it's not cool. It's not good mentally. You feel me? It's all about mental stability these days, and yeah, that's why I'm bringing what I'm bringing to the table. You feel me? Like just a better mentality, a better mindset for the people in general. You feel me? Because it's a lot of uncontrollable, emotions. People, it's hard to control their emotions these days for some reason. And I realize that I see it in the everyday movements, see it in every day, like sitting in a long line. People are just irritated and just don't want to be in line. It's like, man, just chill. Like everybody got to be in line anyway, Like it's just cars driving fast for no reason, just to stop hard at the stop sign. Like it's just we're so emotionally out of control. I feel like it's a mental thing, aspect that we got to bring to the table to actually help people cope with this. You know what I'm saying? Those high energy emotions, those passions, because that's all it is at the end of the day. I feel like we're super passionate about things and we just get a little erratic and we don't know how to act sometimes, emotionally, and we don't know how to control it and use that to, for a better good, that energy, So I think once we harness that good energy towards something that's productive and positive, yeah, we're gonna see a lot better, people in the world in general. And what I'm bringing to the table as far as my product is gonna be very helpful for the mental and connecting with people and yeah, sharing our experiences. Because at the end of the day, we all been through the same thing. And I feel like if we speak more about it, somebody else is gonna hear it and say, hey, I felt that because I've been through that before. You feel me? So it's always a good thing, I feel like, just to express and share our knowledge, So last but not least, I always thought like instead of getting a second job, I should have just started selling, eBay or buying things off of eBay or something and flipping them, like a side hustle. It's always better because you're using less time and you can make profits from using less time and then flipping things. You just never know. It could be anything. You go downtown and get you a box of white t-shirts, start flipping them white t-shirts, That's how we used to do back in the day. I don't know if anybody's doing that right now, but you could do anything like that, like just side hustles that it's not going to be enough and not a lot of time dedicated, but I can still make money doing it. So it's just like those would have been more helpful to look up, and instead of getting a second job and being accountable to be at work at this day or have to clock in at this time. It's like, do I really want to be able to clock in or do I want to work for myself? You know what I'm saying? It's like an entrepreneur mindset, like it's not easy because it's not for everybody, but I'm saying, you gotta have that mindset of I gotta spend less time and make more money. It's like I gotta work smarter and not harder. Because I gotta work hard. I gotta get so many hours. I gotta hustle and bustle. And then at the end of the day, you working hard for this change, and like, yeah, you ain't gonna be able to do nothing with it because you're working too hard. You tired, all of that adds up. So we gotta really start to think smarter, work smarter, and work not as hard. I feel like these billionaires and millionaires, they don't work hard for the money, They know the right tool, they have the right tools, they have the right resources, and they're able to, press a button if they got to get the information they need, or these days, hit up ChatGPT. But you feel me? Like, they not working hard. They not. Everything is, everybody got a certain position, and I believe if you have a good team too that help you get to these goals and get to your whatever you trying to get to, that helps you. You feel me? Like teamwork, always. You feel me? Have people dedicated to help you further, push the cart, further. So those are just things that I feel like I wish I did know, but I didn't really take it into account when I got this second job. You feel me? And at the end of the day, yeah, anybody thinking about it, it's just like you got to really take into account your mental stability, your physical, spiritually. Is that for you? If you spending more time with jobs than what you're doing in your normal life, you got no social life, you got no time with your kids, you got no time with your family, is that really worth it? I don't think so. I don't, man. So yeah, that's the movement right now. I had a pretty productive day, and I'm about to get ready. Honestly, I'm about to go to the store right now. Like I was telling you, like if you wait to the last minute and you're thinking about it, you're hungry, you're gonna go ahead and you're gonna get fast food. So at the end of the day, when you know you need to get something to eat, some food, you need to prep and be prepared to go to the store, man. Like we shouldn't be eating out 2-3 times a day. We shouldn't be eating out 3, 4, 5 times a week. Like honestly, I mean, I'm about to hit this store and find me some, think about like some stir-fried noodles and some with some veggies, you feel me? But, something light, nothing really too heavy, I don't eat meat. I just do, salmon. I do, fish, seafood. Not really heavy on shrimp at all, but I do a lot of seafood. Then I don't eat no pork, beef, none of that. And that's just from the decisions I made, and I noticed that, it created better habits in my life and better thought processes in my life, and then I noticed that I also put other people on. People think of me like, hey, you eat steak, like, nah, I don't eat none of that. You feel me? And they think about it like, man, why do I eat steak? Like, why do you? Why do you feel like that's the only protein that's out here? It's protein out here. You got all types of protein in vegetables. We got protein in spirulina. Spirulina is a plant. It has 98% or 97% protein. Spirulina. You feel me? So go ahead and look that up. But there's other proteins out here better than what the protein you get from that cow or that chicken or whatever that is. Because all that's doing is regurgitated protein. They have to get protein from somewhere. Where do you think they get their protein from? Grass, grains. All of that. So why not go straight to the source, which is the fruits, the vegetables, the things that's going to have substance. It's just like the music these days. Nothing has any substance, and we all we cool with it. We cool with just no substance. We just cool with the vibe. And then you look up and time flies, and you're like, damn, what was I doing? Oh, you was in that trance. You know what I'm saying? Or listening to that type of music where it's just nothing to it. It's just nothing, no substance. And that's why I encourage myself to go ahead and be the opposite, write about the times that we in, write about the things I'm going through personally, experiences, unveiling the truth in my reality, you feel me, being vulnerable, and writing about those things, writing about, like I said, the times that we in. There's so much things going on in the world today, and you don't hear any of it being spoken about, rapped about, anything like that. They're too busy on, you know what they on. You feel me? So it's just like, that's out. And these days, it's just, we got to stand up and revolutionize ourselves, like as men, as women, no matter what, whatever we going through. It's just like we can't be in a trance. We can't be on a hamster wheel. We can't just be hopelessly aiming at nothing, We got to have intention. We got to move with intention. Got to think about what we're going to do, and we got to set a plan to do it, and then go out and carry it out on the plan. There's no way that, you should be listening to what we listen to these days, but that's a whole nother day or a whole nother topic, But, yeah, that's why I bring the music that I bring, you feel me? And I'm definitely going to let y'all hear that when I drop it. I'm going to drop some comments. Drop some links so you guys can go check it out. I'm starting a whole website, so everything is going to be not on any Spotify or Apple Music. Well, it is going to be there, but I feel like independently, as independent artists, we need to have our own platform as far as putting our music on, showcasing our talents, and having people come to that webpage instead of going to Spotify or Apple Music to look for me. Come to the source. Go to the source. That's it, man. For real. But yeah, I'm about to go in here, get my shop on real quick. I want you to, subscribe, like, tap in with me every time I drop a video. And if you want to hear something, that you got a question on what I'm doing or how I'm doing it, you feel me? Just let me know. Drop a comment, you feel me? But we definitely gotta align with ourselves. We gotta align with our spirit, our nature, align with our mentality. You know, what do you want out of this life? 'Cause at the end of the day, you know, that's what it's about. Like, we live in a life for a reason, right? It's definitely not for no reason. So what do you want out of it? Whatever you put in it is what you're gonna get out of it. So you want the most, go for it all. I know I do. I want everything that's great coming to me. So that's why I'm chasing greatness, you know, attracting greatness. You feel me? But yo, you already know what it is, man. Another day with Jody-Joe. About to go in here and get some good food. I hope you do too. Y'all have a good night. Subscribe, like, check in, tap in. You already know what it is. Jody-Joe. Peace.